Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. And this one, super fun one. We're going to be talking about the upcoming market crash here in Albuquerque. And I'm reporting live from Civic Plaza. Tons of people around, so let's see how it goes. Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Eli, and if this is your first time tuning into the Living in New Mexico channel, welcome. Do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe and notification bell down at the bottom. That way you guys never miss any videos, because we are dropping videos every week talking about what our beautiful state of New Mexico has to offer. Now, aside from doing these awesome videos, I am also a local real estate broker here in the state of New Mexico. So as much as I love doing this, I would love to also help you out with your real estate needs. So that number popping up on the screen is my direct line. I answer all the calls, texts, and emails. So if there's anything I can do for you guys, I'd love to help. Is there a market crash coming? I don't know. A lot of people talk about it. Price corrections, a lot of things going on in the market right now that it's kind of weird. So I am going to touch on a couple of points that I'm noticing, and maybe this can help you guys out when you're purchasing those homes out there. So let's get right into it. There's a lot of talk and what you should be doing right now, what to expect, and I'm going to touch on 3 important points here. Number 1, when you're buying a house, sellers are super inclined to help you out as a buyer. With a low inventory and a lot of competition going on for them, they want to make sure that if you are making an offer on their house, they can keep you. And they can, be reassured that they're going to be able to move on to the next step. Because anybody selling right now is selling out of necessity. Not, there's a few people selling because they want to, and the situation is ideal for them. But majority of the time, people are selling because they either need to move to a different state, need a bigger house, or got a different job. Whatever the case is, it's a necessity. And those sellers right now have a little bit of a pain point. So buyers are hitting that. Now, with the lower interest rates, that caused a lot of buyers to kind of shift their price points. So when those buyers are coming in, they're a lot smarter. They're not going to be offering, tens of thousands of dollars over asking price really anymore. They're going to be checking out the house really thorough, making sure that, hey, if I am going to make an above asking offer, is this the one? Is it not? Is it temporary? So they're pretty smart, and they're going through this checklist. And realtors have, created these different kinds of things that they should be looking out for because of the previous markets. Now, sellers, they're offering credits versus doing the actual repairs, which is in essence a big help, because sometimes buyers don't like the seller's work or whoever they hire. So I always recommend that, hey, offer them a credit, take the credit. That way we can keep things moving for you guys, make this transaction nice, easy, and smooth. That way we can get you to the next chapter. Topic of low inventory. Right now, we're looking about, if at best, 30 days of inventory that we got on the market. Now, when I looked at the market this morning, we were looking at 491 active listings in Albuquerque alone, and there was under 300, which I consider that affordable price range, right? 300K. We're looking about 100 homes. So the list is super short. It's, slim pickings when you're out there looking for a house. So buyers are, again, getting smart. Now, as far as what sold last month, you're looking about over 500 homes that sold last month here in Albuquerque alone. So you look at the numbers there, they're pretty even neck and neck. So as soon as they come on the market, they're still selling as fast. So not only does that mean it's a seller's market, but buyers are still hungry and very urgent to buy houses because they're in the same boat. They either sold their house and they need to get a new house, or moving on to the next chapter, whatever it is for them. They want to make sure that they can make that transition nice and easy. So they're hungry, they're motivated, and they're making their offers. So is this a good time to sell? Heck yeah. Is it a good time to buy? Oh yeah. The playing field has been leveled, guys. Playing field, a big price correction has already happened. Now, when you're looking at the market in entirety, you're still seeing some sellers who are just missing the mark. They don't get it. So when they put their homes on the market, they think that we're still in last year's market, and they're looking at old numbers, old data. Right now, I'm looking at anything that sold within the last 30, maybe even 60 days, if I have to go that far. But usually what I'm looking at is a 30-day spread just to see what house is sold at that point. And then the numbers are true, and I'm looking at what's active right now, what's been pended. That way I can give a super accurate number of what we would actually sell the home for, right? All right, the strategies that are working while we're out there in the field making offers is super important. We're getting strategic when we're making these offers, and I like to make a fair offer. I want to make sure that the seller gets the idea that we're going to give them what they want when we're on the buy side, because we want them to give us in return when those inspections and those objections come through. We want to make sure that we can get what we want in return. So again, leveling the playing field even through inspections and objections, and that helps out a ton. So if you guys want to talk about strategies and the way that I do it, feel free to hit me up, because I'd love to help you out on that. Now, aside from having a great strategy, when you're going to make offers on a new build, there isn't really any real strategy that you can put together, but these new builders are offering some good incentives. This buyer that I just recently put under contract, they got $7,500 towards appliances and or closing costs, which was a big help for them, because they were looking at already buying appliances on a resale home. But when we looked at this new home, they were like, oh my gosh, now we can save money and put it towards couches, put it towards, bills that we had to pay, whatever it is that they can utilize that money that they were saving up for closing costs and for appliances. They are now going to be able to save that money and utilize it for a leg up in life, right? Super cool, very fun. And I don't know, maybe something you guys want to look into. Right now, we're looking at DR Hortons, Pulte Homes. Those are one of the two main competitors. Oh, and along with Hakes Brothers, who, is an outside, not a super big home builder, more of a little local home builder, but they build some amazing homes. So if you guys want to go check those out, let's go. I'm here for you guys. Now, with all that being said, I don't think that there's a market crash coming, to be honest with you guys, just because, number one, it's a supply and demand thing. Inventory is low, and buyers are still demanding these houses, even at that affordable 300 price range, right? Anything under that, we're looking at 100 homes. That is nothing compared to last year when we're looking at, hundreds of homes. This year, not so many. So pickings are slim, buyers are getting smarter, and sellers are willing to help out. So I don't think that this market is going to change anytime soon. We might run into a little bit of a lull like we did in the early stages of spring. But now that it's getting a little warmer, it's weird. People are starting to come out, starting to get pre-approved. I'm having a bunch of different conversations to see what we can do to help these people sell their homes. And it's not even like tomorrow. It's maybe like in the next a month or two and those kinds of things. So market is still very active. No real housing crash going on. A lot of different things going on in the world, and that's just my opinion. But aside from talking about all this, again, I am also a local real estate agent here in Albuquerque, so that number popping up on the screen is my direct line. So feel free to reach out, because I'd love to help. Other than that, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.